So, if you chose pile number four, I mean card number four, because it's just one card. But I really love this oracle because these cards have a really deeper meaning of things. Like, it can really give you a strong message, and you can find out what it is about in your life, but it really is a strong message, and I feel so connected with this oracle. Anyway, let's start your reading. So, She Who Laughs. That's the name of this card, and if you look at it, you might think, why isn't she laughing? But that has a whole point. Because if this card is here for you, it means that maybe you've been through tough times recently, or maybe you you are stressing about something, about a decision you have to make, or about something that is about to come. Or maybe you're just stressing about the future, nothing in particular. But this card really is related with or a feeling of sadness or a feeling of stress. But what this card tells you is this is an advice, for the month of August, that you have to lift up your energy. You really need that. You really need that to feel better. You know, and this is all about perspective, this card, because it tells you that, you know, when you look at something that happened in your life and you think this was really bad, most things, I mean, I'm not going to say all things, but most things at least have something positive about it. Even if you don't see it now, if you think about it, probably there is something that happened to you that you thought it was really bad, but there was an advantage that came out of it, something good that actually came from that. It wasn't totally bad. So, and even if it was really bad, you can really see that as an opportunity to see what comes next in the future. Like, look into, think about your life, reflect, and make better decisions. So, at least it will make you grow in some way. So, this card tells you that you really have to laugh. You have to, um, in this month of August, try to make plans with your friends, with your family, with the people that really lift your mood, that are funny, that are really, that kind of party people, or those friends that you know you can have a good time with. Those people that maybe people that have the same interests as you, the same hobbies. That can help if you try to make plans for a hobby that you like and they are interested too. That's great, because you really need. And also, it isn't just about making plans, it is about making fun plans, plans where you can really laugh, you can really have a good time. And you have to search for things that will make you laugh. I know it's like something that maybe when you're not in the mood because you're too anxious or when you're too negative, it isn't really what you want to do, but really you have to make an effort to feel better. You really do, and you can make it happen. Just think about a comedy um, that you've seen, that you really really liked and you laughed a lot while watching it. Watch it again or search for another comedy and search for a YouTuber that tells jokes or makes pranks and that makes you laugh. Maybe something that you know that you're gonna laugh while watching it. And listen to happy songs, please. I'm always saying this because I know by personal experience that this really helps. Make a playlist with songs that will make you want to dance and lift your mood, and not sad songs. Stop listening to sad songs, please. I'm asking you. I'm not saying like you can never listen to it, but like avoid it when you feel bad, okay? When you feel bad, you really have to avoid it. because that can change your whole mood. So, but yes, besides that, you really should go out. You maybe if you are spending too much of your days at home, that can really make you feel more empty and alone. So even if you don't have someone to go out with right now or somewhere, just go to somewhere in the nature. Nature can make you feel better, or go to a store, go see a store that you like. Even if you go alone, it's better than staying home alone all the time. And if you can go to parties, I know not a lot of people like to go to parties, but there are parties and parties. There are actually parties that you can identify more than others. So you can search for that, or events, like a concert. Search for that. Search for something that will make this month seem like something happier, something really positive. If you have an event, if you buy a ticket to an event that you really like this month, maybe you'll think about, oh my god, in that day I'm going to that event, so I'm gonna have a good time, so this month isn't really gonna be that bad. Maybe you're spending too much time thinking about something because it is something that it is important, and maybe it will change your life. You have to make a really big decision. But even if there are consequences of that decision and you really have to think about it, don't overwhelm yourself. Like, take a time of the day and say, okay, from this time to this time, like, I'm going to think about this, and I'm gonna make a plan, like write something about it or make a list, and then I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna do something else, okay? Something that makes me happy. Just don't stay in that mood for too long. And if you've been through something that make you feel sad, if you want to, take 10 minutes, not too much time, but like 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, listen to a sad song or talk to a friend and really express your emotions, but then move on from that, okay? Focus on something else that makes you happy. Because, as this card says, this laugh uh, is like a surgery for you right now. It's really something that you really need. Maybe it has been a long time since you really had fun, and you really have to enjoy this month and use it to relax and really have a good time. Even if you don't want to, if you're thinking about something bad, if you laugh, if you actually laugh, you'll feel a lot better. Even if you make it as a joke and use your sarcasm as a form of defense, that's okay, that laugh will really make you feel better. So, seek out for people, situations that will lift up your mood and even stir a sense of ridiculousness within you, like makes you look for people and situations and things that make you laugh, really. And that release of laughter will lift away your pain. Believe me, that is the main message for you this month. You will feel more free after that. So I wish you have an amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So, if you chose number 5, the last one, I mean, what is happening? I don't know if you want to tell me more about it in the comments, but like, um, this is a card about transition. Maybe you are going to somewhere new or another job, or it is something that is happening or will happen this month that makes you uncomfortable. Maybe, I feel like some of you maybe are going through this right now, and others of you um, it still hasn't happened, but it will this month. But it's like for some time you felt like everything was clear and stable, but then something shakes your world and there is a change in your reality that will make you feel confused and to really don't know what path should you follow. I feel like you're really confused about it and you feel like you don't have energy to do nothing or you don't want to do nothing. You are lacking of motivation and maybe you've trusted someone or you trusted that something was gonna go right and it didn't. And now you're suffering because of it, you know? And also you can really feel like a disconnection between with your mind, like you feel like your thoughts aren't making sense or are really overwhelming, and that can make you really, you know, sometimes when you go through a hard time or we really are dealing with something that is really complicated and we can't make up our minds, that can make you really forget yourself. Like maybe you feel like you don't know exactly who you are right now or what you want. You really have doubts about that, and you should really reflect, like think about the last time that you felt like yourself and revive that moment in your mind. And if you have some memories like photos, videos, you know, a diary, just read it, watch it, you know, see if something will make you realize who you were, if that is something that you want to go back to, and if not, just use that change to evolve, you know, at this time. And maybe you feel like you're pushing away other people, or you feel like you're really distant in some way from the people around you or the whole world in general. But you know, just know that this situation, whatever it is bringing you wisdom, knowledge, and insights. You know, you really have to listen to your intuition to know what path you should follow. This whole thing that is happening or will happen for you has a purpose, you know, and you will discover it, you know, if you really listen to your mind. This is going to be a new stage in your life, and it can be challenging, but you can ask yourself, how can this create a meaning in your life? How can you use this situation as something that will make you move on to something better, you know, and to grow yourself as a person? How can this experience be used to create in some way the life that you want and to reach your goals? Either way, this will give you strength, a lot of strength, and even if you feel like you're disconnecting from the world, just know that it is important to sometimes let our minds go to something that isn't really physical, you know, like taking our minds to a world of a more spiritual dimension to really connect with the spiritual realm, and or even like some kind of fantasy world that you have in your mind, you know, maybe you use a lot of your imagination to escape reality, and that is okay, you know. We don't have to deal with it every time, but just believe that whatever is happening this month or that has happened has a meaning, okay? It has a reason. It didn't just happen to make you suffer, it happened because something greater will happen, something greater will come out of it. Even if it's just a change that you will feel inside yourself or it is something outside, there will be a change this month. You will feel it, and in time with that change you can really identify what you want and where are you going. So if you have any questions, comment down below, and thank you so much. I hope you feel better and have a great day. Thank you all for listening to my readings. Have an amazing month. Love and light. Bye.